Well, I'm getting after this little guy. We got power steering off, compressors out of the way. Got my fuel line disconnected. A lot of this stuff is so brittle, it's just crumbling. It's so old and just cooked to a cinder. So while this thing was running, it probably wouldn't have been running very good for very long. We do have some exhaust leaks, which is kind of what started this whole process. A bunch of oil leaks. I'm going to go ahead and pull our carburetor off, put a lifting plate on, and then see if I can get a hoist on this. And if I can, we'll get this thing out of here because we need it out of the bay. I got a 6-liter toy hauler I got to get into this bay so that I can do a water pump and some other stuff to that. But this thing's huge. Well, let's keep after it. Let me get this carburetor off of here. 4 bolts. I should already be disconnected from everything else. So let's get that done. Alright, let's see if we can pick this thing up without causing any major damage. Pick it up there because I still have a bunch of stuff hanging on the front. Should get it out okay. Power steering pump, a nice little happy napping place. Let's try it and see. That's a big heavy whammer jammer. Exhaust leaky. Well, welcome back to the shop. We're working on the Cadillac engine today. We are going to headers on this car. I think I have some Hedman coated headers in there. One of the reasons we pulled this engine is because this freeze-out plug is nasty, and I'm going to guess this block is full of scale. So I'm probably going to strip it all the way down to a bare block, replace cam bearings, rod and main bearings, hot tank the block, and try and get as much of the crud out of it as possible because I'm pretty sure it's going to be full of poo. Let's see if we can get this thing stripped down today. Then I can start cleaning my bits. That would be great. There we go. Ooh, we had an exhaust leak in there too. Honestly, not surprised. At least they're coming out. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Exhaust manifold is cracked. That explains where my exhaust leak is coming from. Cracked all the way around. Exhaust leak the Y pipe too. trunnion rockers. Let's take those off. Let's pull our intake manifold. Pull our distributor. Vacuum lines on this are a little crispy. Well, let me get this thing torn down a little bit and we'll see what we can find. It doesn't look too bad inside. It's not all full of rust or anything. It's got that gray looking sediment, which is probably from the old zinc additive oils that used to be used in this thing back in the day. If I can get the heads off and the oil pan off, check our bearings, that'll be a step in the right direction. So get the front cover off, check the timing chain. So when you're disassembling an engine, you want to check things. I always make sure that all the balls are in place and not abnormally worn. Sometimes these balls on the push rods will come off. And then I'll roll them all together on a flat table and that'll tell me if I have a bent push rod or not. If one's bent, it'll wobble when you roll them on the counter. Those all look good. Intake's ready to remove. I don't really want to dump all this garbage down in here, so I think I'll grab my vacuum and vacuum off the valley. Even though it's all coming apart, I still don't want to spread any more dirt into this thing if I can help it. That's probably going to weigh like 80 pounds. Oh, dog food. Somebody must have had a mouse. That's gonna be... Oh, that's not light. This is what's going to tell us what's going on inside this engine. Well, let's pull them out and take a look. We want to keep our lifters together because if we're going to reuse the cam, we'll reuse the lifters on the cam in the same lobes, otherwise they'll do bad things. Always want to make sure you put them back on the same lobe. The camshaft and the lifters all look good, so that's a good sign. Wear on the distributor gear is minimal. Let's pop these heads off. Thought I had a mess in here before I started this. Gee whiz. That's not good. Oh man, my back is sore today. That's not looking promising. Oh my goodness. And I have to do it the old-fashioned way. This is the way that hurts. Or I'm just breaking the bolts off. Lord. I'll be sore tomorrow. I think I see helicoils in my future. All right, one more. One more stubborn one. Stupid gravity beating me up today. Wouldn't have that problem if I could land the things on the bench where they belong. Oh, I hate it when they snap. Oh, that hurts. That can't be good for my joints. Come on, man. Locked up on me. That's not good. Maybe my gun just went kaput. I was being kind of rough on it there. Oh man, that is tight. Oh, it got tighter. Oh, it just gave away. I'm gonna guess that hole's gonna need rethreaded. Around the world. Oh, that's not good. All right, that deserves a victory dance. I need a nap after this. Goodness gracious. Oh, we got a plethora of head bolt links here. We got an extra long one in the back outside and a short one there. We got 5 that are the same length. Go under the valve cover. We've got 3 that are the same length. They're the centers for the outside of the valve cover. We've got a short one up front and a long one. Not much longer, but maybe it's the same length as the other outers. It just looked longer to me. Okay, so we got 4, 5, and 1. I'm going to stick a bolt in here loose just so that I don't drop this on my foot. Good Lord, those are heavy. Doesn't look horrible. You may be able to just freshen this girl up. Really doesn't have much of a ring ridge. That's a good thing. That would be amazing if we can just give it a hone and freshen it up with new rings. Reuse the cam. That would be awesome. Oh, my goodness, that's so heavy. Oh, goodness gracious. Awesome sauce. Okay, oil pan. Let's get the oil pan front cover off. I think that's going to be all I have in me for tonight. I'll have to get back to this on another day. Alright, let's get this oil pan off here. Side's loose. Open says me. It's not horrible. Definitely seen worse. Don't lose the timing tab. Wow, it's got the old phenolic timing gear. I'm impressed it still runs. It's just got a couple of miles on it. Not horrible, but could certainly be improved. These phenolic gears usually fail and end up in pieces in the oil pan. So I'll need to get a timing set coming for this whole thing. I gotta get the distributor drive gear off the cam, and then I can pop my chain off. Pull my main caps. My crank throws all look really good. Got stock bearings throughout. Looks like it was a little tight on the rod bolt side on a lot of these. You can see the wear on them is kind of abnormal. So definitely going to want to recon those rods to make sure the big ends are round. Definitely had to drive them through the ring edge. But it's coming along nicely. Let me get the mains and the timing chain off. We'll get it flipped back over. And we'll get started on cleaning this thing up. I gotta knock my freeze plugs out too. Maybe I'll do that right now, since I'm thinking about it. There you go. You turned over. It's interesting because these look like they're original because they still have the original paint. This one actually looks like it's been changed and it rotted out again, which is pretty funny. Actually, the scale inside of this looks pretty good. It's not horrible. It's definitely different than the rest. Definitely got corroded out. That's a unique smell right there. It's not coffee. At least it's got a rubber rear main seal in it. That's a good thing. Nothing horrible yet. That's a good sign. Alright, well that's it for the Cadi 472 teardown. We're going to get the parts into the cleaner, get them cleaned up, get them over to the machine shop, get it cleaned again, and then inspected, and we'll figure out what all this thing needs. It's probably going to need a bore. I'm going to get my calipers out and take a look at the cylinder bores, see how much taper's in them. There's not much wear, but it might just be too much. If you have more than 5 thou taper wear in a cylinder, you end up consuming more oil than you should. You really want those bores to be nice, straight, and true. Camshaft looks like it's got a couple lobes that might be worn a bit more than the others. I'll check those with some calipers. All the lifters looked good when I pulled them out, but that doesn't mean that the camshaft isn't on its way out. This is a 55,000 mile Cadillac engine from 1971, if I remember correctly. It is a non-EGR intake manifold, which is a good thing for us on this project because we're trying to keep everything tucked under that football length, foot long hood, and that limits us for intake manifolds, but it should still make a ton of torque and be great for doing burnouts and cruising around and having fun and waving at people through the sunroof. That's it for today, guys. Have a great day out there. It's raining here. Don't know what you guys are dealing with, but it's humid, 80 degrees and raining. It's really gross. Anyway, have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.